Hey, this is BlindFox, so welcome to my ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe, and please go and donate on patreon.com. So today we're going to do another South African ration. This is RationTech's early 2024, the tactical menu number 2. This is our dinner portion. So we're going to do a small dinner. We're going to do the black tea, which, well, is just black tea. Our ration heater. Little pad. We do still have the ration heating thing that we used for lunch. We're gonna do our tomato beef pasta. You can see it's in a different packet than the rest. I don't know why. Maybe they packed for someone and that's what's left. Oh yes, and I got a new watch between the filming of the lunch portion and the dinner portion of this video. And we've got our chocolate bar. We've got some salt and pepper, which frankly I'm not gonna use. And there is of course still some, what do you call this? Mango isotonic drink left. I'm not gonna use it, but you can. I mean, you've got a lot of them. And we still have a coffee left, which I'm also not gonna use. So this does look like a simple meal, but this is 300 grams of food, so it is quite a lot. You can see there 300. So you do, I mean, the food is a lot, so you had a lot of stuff you can eat throughout the day or do whatever you want to with. I mean, this stuff does have quite a bit of food. You do have your little chocolate energy bar, which doesn't have any loose chocolate in it, so it doesn't melt, and it keeps quite well in the summer. In the winter this is a bit hard, but yeah. Gonna mix this up and I'll be back. Alright, let's see, we've got our bar. There is no chocolate on the outside. This one is quite hard today. You can see there it takes actual force to break this thing. I must say this wasn't filmed in the summer and it wasn't the hottest day of the year, so you can see this is just there. You can see some nuts. This is just sort of inner of a energy bar. There's no external chocolate, which is a good thing since it can't melt in the heat. And it's not just the cold. I think this one might not have been sealed properly. You can see there's a little piece where there isn't really indentations in the seal up here, so it might have been dried out, but it doesn't matter since the taste is still fine. No funny reaction to the nuts. It's just very hard to chew. But it tastes chocolatey, it tastes nutty. A bit dry, but yeah. Now we've got our tea, normal black tea again. Not bad, nursed black tea. I'm not a tea connoisseur. I don't know why they don't have rooibos in their stuff anymore. But they say on the website it should be there, so I don't know why it's not. If they just don't have it, or if people just get lazy when they pack their stuff, I don't know. Not that I'm a fan of tea either way, but I mean, you should have some variety. Here we got our pasta. We've got pasta, the screwy pasta, and I know they've got a fancy name and I can never remember it. Then we've got some carrots, some sweet corn, real pieces of meat. Not very saucy. There's a lot of freestanding sauce like some of the chicken ones was. Let's taste. Now there's not a lot of free flowing sauce or free moving sauce in here. I think maybe because the pasta drank it all up. Pasta is very soft, of course. The screwiness does provide some texture. I think a macaroni would have not had that much texture or any other shape. It's still saucy enough so that the meat isn't too dry. The problem here, of course, it's real beef and it's not ground beef. It's sort of little small pieces. So the meat can be dry because it's cooked so long, I think, in the preparation of this. And of course, you're heating it up in a ration heater for how long doesn't help the dryness either. But it's real meat. It's not overwhelming tomato flavour. It's slightly sweet tomatoiness. It's slightly not herby enough for me, but I know I've got a problem with herbs. I like my herbs. I actually want to taste my herbs. I like much stronger herb stuff than a lot of people I know. So I judge this to be adequately for most people. There is a tomato taste, but it's not an overwhelming tomato taste. It's somewhat sweet, so it's quite nicely cooked quite a time, or they just added some sugar, I don't know. But it's not bad. It's fine. If I compare this to the American ones, the Americans has got a lot of more artificial taste, as well as the sort of it doesn't taste like canned tomatoes, sort of the tomato spaghetti and Viennas or meatball sauce. It doesn't taste like that. It tastes a bit more real. So it's not too bad. The only complaint will be, because it's real meat, your meat can be a bit dry. Ground meat might have worked better, I don't know. But it's not bad. And that's our review, not very long. So over what did I think about this whole day's ration? Not bad. I just get tired again of mango isotonic drink. And the fruit cubes and raisins combination does get a bit tired. I would have liked to see a bit more variation there, especially with your fruit cubes. Just different flavor profiles would be nice. The sorghum is fine, although if you just eat this, you might get tired of the sorghum as well. It's the same the last year, I think, was this strawberry or some other porridge. I can't remember which one they had. But also the same one as well. Not at the banana sorghum, I can't remember which one they had. But if there's just a bit more variety between it, it would be better. But anyway, the food isn't bad, it just gets boring. So that was our dinner review of the RationTech menu number 2 of their tactical menus. So thanks for watching. Please support the channel, please subscribe, please go and donate on patreon.com, and see you at my next ration review.